All right, what else you got?
Yeah, let's go into this. So I'm going to show you. We got from the bindery this week are 2 copies of the books together. We don't have a slipcase yet, so that's why they're not just coming out to you yet. These are some of the first 2 that came off, so they're still binding these. So we have Way of Kings 1 and 2, Volume 1, Volume 2. You can see that they sit really nice together. They look nice next to each other. The color looks great. We've been
not quite all the way in frame. Just
is it okay? Which way do you want me to go with it?
None of the table is in frame, so it's kind of just a bust shot. There
Okay. Well, I'll hold it here for a second, and then I'll kind of show you each volume individually.
Right. We should mention again that the backer kit is open. Will be open until the 7th. For those who weren't here when we talked about it earlier, you can go and add things. You can join the Kickstarter. Essentially, even though it's over, this will be your last chance. The 7th will be your last chance. Please pick your order by the 7th if you participate in the Kickstarter of a level that you need to pick a order. Otherwise, we will put you in Windrunner and give you Windrunner swag. And please make all the purchases you want to do by the 7th.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to show you the back here, because the back of each one of them is different, and I don't think we had shown that before, except for in the unboxing video we did earlier in the week. So, and I don't know if the backs of later books will have a different quote, or if we'll just continue with this quote on the backs of future books. But for now, I think this was appropriate and really fun. Do I have it in the right order there?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. So, Volume 1. And we try to keep these about the same size. We can't always promise we're going to break them at the end of a part like we did on this one, because we have to keep them about the same size to look good in a slipcase. So you'll notice that Volume 1 is slightly shorter by maybe 100 pages than Volume 2. Here, we'll show you the gilding on that, which is really nice. We've shown the interiors quite a bit, so there's not a whole lot to show that's different on that. But these are gilded. We have these nice, big, thick ribbons, and we can show you, just how the end papers work. Volume 2 has the end papers of the original Way of Kings Leatherbound. Volume 1 has new end papers, which we've shown before, but you open it up and see Michael Whelan's iconic piece, and here's the back.
Howard
Lyons, yeah. He did a fantastic job with this storm. So one thing I want to point out that we've had a lot of questions about with our other books is when you open these books, and you'll notice that there is and I don't know if you can see this, you'll notice that there's a slight bit of it doesn't open all the way. This is intentional. This is the way these are bound. You don't want to try to open that farther. There's about 1/8 of an inch where they have to glue the binding to the rest of the book. And so you'll notice that also on the interior pages. Whenever there is a full color piece of art, it's on different paper, it is printed in a different way. They can't just...
You don't want to force that open too large.
Yep, so you'll see that there's like 1/8 of an inch where they've had to glue this in by hand. And they try to keep it as small as they can, but this is normal. And I'm gonna show you a book that is a $250, it might be more, dollar book from Easton Press, and this is Dracula. Came in a nice slipcase.
They do such great work.
Yeah, they do. Easton Press is really nice. They seem to be kind of the standard here in the U.S. for nice leather-bound books.
Yeah.
And we
should all go look at their books and stuff, because they've been really helpful to us too.
Yeah.
They've just been super great people.
Yeah. So let me show you.
And I know they have some Tolkien ones that are just really...
Yeah.
They're up in my office.
Yeah.
Adam has the Tolkien ones. So you'll see here where they have done the exact same thing, where this is almost 1/4 of an inch because the book is so big. And yeah, just don't force those open when you get it. This is normal. Even $250 books like this one, they do the same thing because this is the realities of binding different types of paper together. You can't just... they're just not in the same signature. So I don't know if anybody has questions about Leatherbound books. They can ask on the stream, and Adam can relay them to us. But we're excited to just show you this.
They are gorgeous, and I'm just glad they're showing up beautifully on screen as well.
It is interesting. I'm going to have to say about the color, because we set up the mock-up, right, and I made it blue
And it
because
was slightly lighter than that.
it is slightly lighter, but Adam and I sit and debate because we'll get it in different light, and it's like, oh, now it's a little bit bluer with a little bit kind of a sea blue sheen to it, and then in other lights it looks navy. So it's just really what light you get it in. But they're beautiful either way. So
Nice work, Isaac.
well, thanks, and nice work to the bindery. I don't know if anybody who works at the bindery watches these, but they work really hard on these, and we really appreciate the work that they do at the printer and at the bindery, and